Welcome or welcome back to Moving on the Mat with Dana. So we are actually exploring today the solar plexus. So we're going through the different chakras. I started off with root chakra, that was a couple days ago. And then the last video I did was the sacral chakra. So now is the solar plexus. So again, 7 chakras altogether. This is sort of at the middle of the body. So this is really between the belly button and the sternum is your solar plexus, right in the gut, right in the middle. And the element of this chakra is fire. It's powerful, it's a high energy, it's to do with the element of the sun. And during this chakra does a lot to do with stress, work, responsibilities, also digestion, kind of goes hand in hand. So the age group that we actually develop this a lot is between 14 and 21. And if you just can remember that time, we're starting to become more independent, more powerful. We take on more responsibilities, homework, part-time jobs. We're just allowed to do more on our own. We become sort of young adults then. So again, we're always working on the chakras all our life. Sometimes they're come into play, come out of balance, go back into balance. We always want to try to keep them balanced. But again, this one is going to be a higher energy workout because the sun is full of energy, gives us lots of energy. It's very powerful. On the negative side to that, sometimes with more responsibility comes more stress, more anxiety, fear, introversion. So we're trying to work against that, with keeping everything in balance, keeping everything strong. These poses will to do with a little bit of back and ab strengthening, energized workout, so we probably will do some sun salutations and a few exercises just for the digestion, like sitting twists and whatnot. So we're going to get started, and we're going to start just on the mat, grounding. So again, hands grounding, and just take a minute to warm up the spine again. So we're just going to start with the simple cat-cow moves. So again, we're going to round out to cat, breathe out, and then breathe in. Gently look up, fill those lungs up. Let's do a couple more of those. Breathing in and exhale out. So breathe in and up, and then exhale out. Sorry. Let's do a couple more. Breathe in, look up, fill up, arch out, breathe out, empty it out. 2 more times. Breathe into cow, exhale to cat. 1 final rep. Breathing in, exhale out. Empty it out. Okay. So again, just holding into all fours, we're going to do the sides. We're going to open to the sides for a lateral cat. So you're going to breathe in center. Exhale, look out to the side and back wall. Breathe in center. Exhale to the other side. Squeeze out those side obliques and back into center. Breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Empty it out. Look out. 2 more times. Breathing in. Exhale, breathe in, empty it out. Okay, come back to neutral. We're going to sink back into child pose. Just take a little break here. Resting, lengthening, breathing, tailbone sinking, rounding that spine, just resting into it. Okay, good. Come back up, and we're going into bird dogs next. So a little bit of back strengthening. So we're going to extend opposite arm, opposite leg, just lengthen through, hold it steady, then relax down. Let's try the other side. Extend, balance, reach, hold steady, reach it long, relax. Let's do 4 more sets. Opposite arm, opposite leg, lengthen, balance, reach, hold steady, and rest. Other side. Breathe out, reach out, lengthen out. Relax. A couple more. Extending, lengthening, balancing, hold, and relax. So here we're working a lot of the back muscles. Mid-back is the area we're trying to get today specifically. Let's do 1 more set each side. Again, extend out, breathe out, lengthen, hold, steady, reach, rest. Final rep. Okay, for the next set, we're going to actually add some tiger curls, so getting into the abs a little bit here. So extending out just like before. Then we're going to do a tuck in and reach out, elbow to knee. Then lift, lengthen, long for 5. Tuck 4, 3, 2. 1 more final tuck, elbow to knee. And then just see if you can lift that leg up and see if you can grab the back toe and lengthen a little if possible. Again, if it's too much, don't keep going, but again, if you can grab that back foot, lift and lengthen it up. Tiger pose, rest down. Let's try the other side. Extend out, balance out, reach, hold steady, tucking it in, elbow to knee, and then reach it long. Breathe in and out, elbow to knee, lift, lengthen. 4 more, 3, tuck 2, 1 more tuck. Lift and lengthen, and just grabbing that back leg, back toe, lift it up, pull it up, feel that stretch. Deep breath in and out. And rest. And let's take a big break. Child pose again. Just relax back, sink back. Okay, so we're going to come back into all fours. And this time we're going to do a different version of the cat-cow. We're going to actually kind of round it out. Rounding, leaning to the side, coming down to the ground, open those side ribs to the other side, arch to the ceiling or sky, and back down. So big circles, going laterally this time, okay? Getting into the ground, sliding through the side, rounding that back all the way up and to the other side and down. So when you round up, it's just like you're on the inside of a jar, rounding that spine, and drop it down. One more time, breathing in and out. And this time coming up, we're gonna go the other way. So it's just, again, like a Ferris wheel, going the opposite direction. Round down, arch up, get into the side ribs, lower down, breathe in and out. Let's do a couple more of those big circles through the side ribs, side oblique, arching up to the other side. One more big circle, breathing in, exhale, and back to center. And then we're gonna come into the cat twist. So I'm gonna bring one arm up and just sweep that arm along the ground, head and shoulders coming right down, looking out, and see if you can bring that leg out if you want. That's an extra option. And just rolling back a little here. So arm and head resting comfortably on the ground, and just easing back, rolling back, getting into mid-back, thoracic spine, deep breathing. And come back up slowly onto all fours. Let's try the other side. Again, we're going to reach up, open the shoulder blade a little, chest up, and then slide that arm all the way through, all the way to the floor. Reach it out, look out, head and shoulders come down. And again, if you can reach that leg out, go right ahead. Roll it back, sink into it, breathe into it. Feel that mid-back stretch. Making sure the head and neck are always comfortable though. And then we're going to slowly come back up into all fours, and this time we're going to come into downward dog. So coming into the back toes and just lifting into down dog. Walking the dog, take a minute here to stretch out those legs, ground those palms, relax head, neck, shoulders, lengthen your spine, sink into the toes, deep breath in and out, feel that stretch, deep breathing, and then we're going to come forward into a front plank and just dropping into cobra. So opening up the chest, lengthening those arms, opening up the hips a little, lengthening the whole spine out, deep breath in and out. Good. Sink it back, child pose, relax. Relax back, deep breathing. Okay, back into the toes. One more time into downward facing dog. Let's bring one leg up, opening that front hip up, lengthen that hip, lengthen that leg, open the hip a little to the side, deep breath in and out, stretch it out, breathe in and out, come back down, other leg coming up, lift, lengthen, open that hip, stretch it all out, deep breath in and out, down, and take a little break again, child pose, just take a little rest. Okay, when you're ready, back into downward dog. We're going to do a little strengthening through the upper back and shoulders this time. Lengthen it out. Feel that stretch. Walk it forward into a front plank. Hold it here for a few seconds and plank. So really getting into those arms, abs back. Let's bring the forearms down, and we're going to come into a forearm plank. And just holding here for 30 seconds. Just take a few seconds to relax and feel those abs, arms, and shoulders working. Keeping those abs pulled in, hips low. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Sink back. Press back, sink into it, breathe into that lower back. Let's walk our hands off to one side for a side body stretch. So just opening those side ribs, open that side oblique, lengthen it all out, reach it out, breathe in and out. Feel that side rib, side oblique lengthening and opening. Come back to center. Sink and relax. Let's take it to the other side, reaching it out. Open that side rib, side oblique. Back to center. Let's come back into downward dog. Okay, so one more time. Downward dog, stretching everything out, lengthening it out. We're going to take it to a few more tiger curls. This time we're going to bring one leg up. We're going to tuck the knee into the chest, then lift to the ceiling or sky, tuck in, lift up. One more of those tucks, lift up. Let's take a big step forward, and we're going to come into a quick little lunge. So open the arms up, open the chest up. Let's do another crescent moon lunge. Just lift and lengthen. Lengthen the spine, open those hips, deep breath in and out. Lengthen it all out, come back down to the ground, and we're going to come into our deep side angle pose. So we're going to come into the back toe, keep the hips low, open that arm up, reach up, open that chest up, keep the hips low, lengthen it out, deep breath in and out. Return that hand to the ground, switching it up to the other side, deep side angle twist, deep breath in and out. Come back to center, and then we're actually going to slip that back leg in, coming forward into triangle forward bend, just folding forward, getting into those hamstrings, straightening those legs out, and then we're going to take it to a triangle pose. So I'm going to bring my right hand right beside my right foot, open that left arm up, back into another twist, open those back shoulders, lengthen out, deep breath in and out, return to the ground, and then we're going to try that twist to the other side. So triangle twist, deep breathing, opening the shoulder blade, look up, deep breath in and out. Come back down, step both feet back into downward dog. Stretch out and down dog. Deep breath in and out, lengthen it out. Come down gently into child pose. Relax, deep breathing. Sink into it. Okay, let's do the same little combo on the other side, starting with those tiger curls and down dog. So here we go, coming back into downward dog. Lengthen and sink it back. Deep breath in and out. Knee comes into the chest and up. Tuck it in. Lift up. One more tuck. Now big lunge forward. Big step to the front. Drop it down gently. Let's come into a little bit of a crescent moon. Opening the hips, opening the chest. Reach it back. Lengthen the spine out. Deep breath in and out. Lengthen it. Come back down to the floor. I'm bringing my left hand right beside my left foot. Coming into the back right toe, deep side angle pose, opening wide, reach out, look out, open chest, back, shoulders, sink that hip down, lengthen it, taking that hand back down to the ground. We're going into a little bit of a twist to the other side, open chest, back, shoulders, look out, deep breath in and out towards that bent knee. Come back into the floor, let's step the back right leg in, coming into triangle forward bend. So just holding forward, sink into it, lengthen those legs out, stretch out those hamstrings, and then we're going to go into the full triangle. So left hand again beside left foot, open that right arm up into triangle pose, open chest, back, shoulders, lengthen out, open wide, deep breath in and out, return down, deep side angle twist or triangle twist, open the chest, lengthen the spine, look out, open as much as you can, deep breathing. Come back down. Okay, this time we're going to step forward, and I'm in Uttanasana, just sinking into it. We're going to roll up. Okay, and I'm going to try to move this back a little. Hopefully you can see. We're going to go into some sun salutations. So I'm going to come a little bit, not to the very front of the mat, but close to the front. So I do have room to step back. So again, since we're doing the energy of the sun, it's important, I think, to do some sun salutations. So these are a little bit more of a higher energy, kind of a continual movement for yoga. And we're going to try to do 2 or 3 sets. So starting near the front of your mat, so you have room to step back. We're going to take a deep breath in, just going to sweep those arms up, lengthen up, look up, and then you're going to breathe out. You're going to swan dive all the way to the ground, touch your toes, come into the hands on the shins, lengthen and flatten that back out. Then breathe out, forward fold, take a small step back, right leg, triangle forward bend, a bigger step back with that right leg coming into the resting lunge. Lift those arms up. We're going into that crescent moon again, opening the hips, opening the chest, lengthen the spine, deep breath in and out. Return hands back down to the ground beside that front foot. Come into your back toe, step into downward dog. We're gonna shift forward into the plank, okay? Drop your knees, sink to child pose, rest. Slide or scoop forward into a nice big cobra. Open the chest, open the hips, lengthen the spine, ground those palms. Let's come back into the toes, back into down dog. Then a giant step forward with your left foot to the front, followed by right. Breathe in, arms up, reach up, look up. Breathe out, namaste. Let's do it again on the other side, other leg leads. Here we go, deep breath in, sweep up, reach up, look up, lengthen it. Breathe out, swan dive down all the way to the ground. Hands come to your shins, lengthen and flatten that back out. Breathe out, forward fold. Small step back, left foot, triangle forward bend. Left arm comes, oops, we didn't do that yet, sorry. Just hold it here. Now we'll do the left leg back. Come into resting lunge. Arms come up, crescent moon. Open the hips, open the chest, lengthen the spine, reach it back. Return those hands back down to the ground. Come into the back toe for downward facing dog. Shift forward to the plank. Gently drop your knees, sink back, child pose, rest. Scoop forward into a nice big cobra. Open the hips, open the chest, lengthen the spine. Let's come into our back toes for down dog. Giant step forward, right foot to the front, followed by left. Breathe in, sweep those arms up. Breathe out, namaste. Okay, so we're going to do 2 more sets. We're going to add something on each one. You already saw a preview of what we're going to add on for this one. Deep breath in, arms come up, reach up, lengthen up. Breathe out, swan dive right to the ground. Hands come back to the shins, lengthen, flatten that back. Breathe out, forward fold, small step back, right leg. Triangle forward bend, and then the right arm comes up for full big triangle. Reach up, open the chest up, look up. Bring it back down, big step back, right leg coming into resting lunge. Lift those arms up, crescent moon. Open the hips, open the chest, lengthen the spine. Return yourself back down to the ground. Step into your back toe, back into downward dog. Shift your weight forward to that front plank. Drop your knees gently. Sink to child pose, rest. Scooping along the ground, coming forward into a nice big cobra. Open the hips, open the chest, lengthen the spine. Up, come into our toes for down dog. And again, a big step forward, left foot to the front, followed by right. Sweep arms up, breathe in, lengthen up. Breathe out, namaste. Let's try the left side. Here we go again, breathing in. Exhale out. Hands come to the shins, lengthen and flatten the back. Breathe out, forward fold. Small step back, left foot, triangle forward bend. Left arm up, reach up, gaze up, look up, open the shoulder blades. Come back down, big step back, left leg, coming down to resting lunge. Arms come up, crescent moon, open hips, open chest, lengthen spine, reach it back. Return to the ground, come into your back toe, into downward dog. Shift your weight forward to that front plank again, and then just drop the knees gently, sink to child pose, scoop along the ground, ground those palms, lengthen the spine, open the hips, open the chest, cobra. Come into the back toes again, downward dog, giant step forward, right foot to the front, followed by left. Breathe in, sweep up, arms up, look up. Breathe out, namaste. Let's do one more set, one more add-on. Here we go again, breathing in, lengthen it. Breathe out, swan dive to the floor, hands to shins, flatten and lengthen the back. Breathe out, forward fold, a small step back, right leg, triangle forward bend. Right arm comes up, open the shoulder blade and chest up, look up. Return to the floor, big step back, right leg, resting lunge. Arms come up, crescent moon. Open the hips, open the chest, lengthen the spine, lengthen it back. Bring those hands back down to the ground, into the back toe for down dog. Okay, here's the next big change. Coming forward to the plank, and then we're going to do a slow chaturanga down. So very slowly lower yourself down. Then at the bottom, lift up with the palms up to cobra. Into your toes again. Downward dog. Giant step forward, left foot to the front. Followed by right. Big breath in. Sweep those arms up, lengthen up. Breathe out, namaste. Let's try it one more set. Left side, breathing in, lengthen it. Breathe out, swan dive. Hands to shins, flatten and lengthen that back out. Breathe out, forward fold. Small step back with the left leg. Left arm coming up for full big triangle. Reach up, gaze up, look up. Return to the ground. Big step back, left leg. Resting lunge. Arms are coming up for the crescent moon again. Open the hips, open the chest. Reach back, lengthen it out. Come back down to the floor, into the back toes, and into down dog. Once again, we're going to shift our weight forward to the front plank. And then a slow chaturanga down, keeping those elbows on the side. Go slow. Then lift all the way up into cobra long. Coming to the back toes, down dog. Giant step forward, right foot to the front. Followed by left. Sweep up, breathe in, lengthen it. Exhale down. And just hold it here for a few breaths. Again, just taking that energy. The energy we're creating by doing the sun salutations. And just relax for another breath or two. Okay, so we're going to finish back on the ground. So I'm going to take it down. Let's take it to Malasana. And just sinking it back, sink into it. Get those hips, knees, ankles stretched out. Deep breath out. Very hot here today. The sun's really out. Okay, let's come down. Let's relax. We're going to, actually I'm going to take this maybe to the floor. Just to finish off. So we're going to finish off, again, just some sitting poses. So just take a minute here just to relax. Get the hips stretched out. Let the knees drop to the ground. Let the spine lengthen. Just take a few minutes for deep breathing. Relax, slow, deep breathing. So again, those are kind of like moving into some higher energy poses. These ones are going to be a little slower, a little calmer, more to help with digestion a little bit, and the back, just kind of releasing the back. So again, back to the solar plexus. This is a lot of high energy movement. It's a high energy time. It's a power time. So the exercises are kind of high energy, but also the counter side to that is that it can create some stress, anxiety, things like that. So it's important to take time to breathe, stretch, relax. And again, they do suggest, yoga obviously is one of the exercises or things you can do to counterbalance times of high stress. But also just doing other therapeutic things, like just going to actual massage therapy or just taking time to go for a long walk, relax, whatever relaxes you. We're going to take one leg out and we're going to cross one leg over, and we're going to come in just a simple sitting twist, opening chest, back, shoulders, lengthening that spine out, opening wide, deep breath in and out. Relax and lengthen and open. Turn to center. Let's give those legs a little shake out. Loosen them up a bit. And then we'll try the other side. Cross that foot over, bring it towards your hip. Lengthen your spine up. Look out. Deep breath in and out. Opening chest, opening back. Getting into that mid back. Lengthening in spine out, deep breath in and out. A few deep breaths. Okay, back to center. Back to bound angle pose. One more time into the bound angle pose. And just relaxing here, letting those knees sink towards the ground. Let that spine lengthen. Fill those lungs with air. Relax. Okay, let's move on to another twist. We're going to take it to the sage twist. So one leg out and one leg's tucking in. Just bring it in close. And you're bringing that foot close to the hip. You're lengthening through your spine. We're going to just turn towards the bent knee side. To start, opening wide, lengthening out, deep breath in and out. Come back to center and to the other side. Lengthen it. Deep breathing and opening. Back to center. Okay, so now for the actual sage twist, we're going to bring the same hand up as that bent knee. You're going to reach forward towards your big toe as much as you can. Then you're going to release it and come around, Try to wrap around that leg. This hand's going around the other side. So hands are reaching towards each other behind the back, folding forward, sinking into it. And then release out. You might be able to touch those hands. Just give it your best shot. Shake it out, loosen it up. Let's try the other side. Bring that other foot in. Tuck it in close. Hug it in close. Ground that foot. Okay, relax here for a breath or two. Okay, turning towards the bent knee side to warm up. Opening the chest. Little simple twist. Deep breath in and out. Back to center and then weight to the other side. Open it wide. Lengthen and look out. Deep breath in and out. Turning back to center, and again, same arm as that bent knee, reaching up, reaching towards your big toe, then release and wrap the arm around. This arm's going to come around the other side, reaching towards that back hip. Deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch. Relax, shake it out. Shake it all out. Deep breath in and out. Let's come into the back hands. We're just going to lift into tabletop. So a little bit of a back bend to counterbalance all that forward flexion. Lengthen it up. Deep breath in and out. And relax down, walk those hands forward, reaching forward, sinking into it, head towards the knees, and just feeling that hamstring stretch. Relax, breathe. Okay, good. Let's come back into sitting. So we're going to take a couple minutes to breathe. So breathing and relaxation is very important. Important for the digestive system, important to relax the body. So, stress, lots of activity, lots of responsibility. When we're doing all these active things in our lives, there is a certain amount of stress that the body takes on. So it's important to de-stress by exercising, by stretching, by breathing. So that's the importance of counterbalancing all that high power, high responsibility with a little bit of decompressing, deep breathing, relaxation, doing something you enjoy, taking some time out away from the stress, okay? Because there's a lot of things that can cause stress. Obviously work, family responsibilities, sometimes even things like moving or holidays, things like that all build up. So we're always expected to do more during those times. So we're going to just take a minute to relax and breathe. And just try to, ground yourself, fill the lungs up, take a few slow, full, deep breaths in and out, just trying to be present and quiet the mind. Feel that breath moving in and out of the body. Last big breath in and out. Okay, so now we're going to move into extended exhalation. So this exercise, it's very calming. It does help to lower blood pressure, and it's just generally, it's a relaxing exercise. So we're going to start with the even breath in 4, even breath out 4. We will continue to breathe in 4, and then we'll build to 5 out, breathe in 4, exhale 6, breathe in 4, exhale 7. Let's try to get to 10. So I'm going to count, just focus on breathing. And if at any time you don't feel comfortable doing the exercise, just go back to regular breathing. But generally speaking, this one's generally pretty comfortable, pretty relaxing. Okay, so here we go. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe in. Just return to your regular breaths, your regular rhythm of breath. And just notice for yourself how you felt before, during, and after that breathing exercise, as well as before, during, and after that whole yoga practice. Okay, so again, that is some exercises to do to power up that solar plexus. Again, high energy, high power, but again, always so important to take time to relax, rejuvenate, watch your diet, because again, that has to do with a lot of digestion and stress, how it kind of affects those things. Okay, namaste. Thank you again for moving on the mat with Dana, and hope to see you again. And the next chakra we will be going through will be the heart chakra. So namaste. Please like, please subscribe.